Hey YouTube boxing fans, folks, this is boxing analysis and predictions, and I'm back again with new prediction video. And today I'll be talking Anthony Joshua versus Charles Martin. This fight is confirmed for April 9th. It's going to be held in London, and all this has been confirmed. It's official. Eddie Hearn came out today and made the announcement. So I'm happy to see Al Heyman was Charles Martin promoter, reaching out to these other promoters and making the big fights. So 2016 is shaping up to be a good year for boxing. So anyway, back to Charles Martin. He's 6'5" tall, 80-inch reach. He's 29 years old, and this fight makes sense for him. Financially, it makes sense. It's a huge payday. You can't say no to that. Massive recognition. He's not a known name, and he gets to go to London. And if he pulls off an upset, you know, who knows, you know. So he didn't stop boxing until 22, and he had about 60 amateur fights. His record is 21 wins, 19 KOs, 1 draw. He usually fights on ESPN. With the exception of his last fight, was on HBO. It was the undercard of Luis Ortiz Jennings. It was for the vacant IBF World Heavyweight Championship title, and he won that fight. It was a freak accident that Glazkov suffered. He went down, Glazkov that is, on the third round. He had a knee injury, and he was not able to continue. And therefore, they crowned Charles Martin the new IBF champion. So it is what it is, but he's the champion now, and he gets to go to London. But he's from the very few footage that I could find on YouTube, and you know, based off of his last fight, he's a southpaw, and you know, he's been knocking out people. I mean, early in fight, but he has no good name in his resume. I mean, his only name, he's got Glazkov, and you know, we know what happened there. But he's not a mover, and he doesn't move his head. He's got a good power. He's a come forward type of fighter. His skills, I would say, still under development, but he's improving. But he's a good finisher. If he gets you hurt, he goes for the kill. He's got a good cardio, and he's disciplined. He sticks to the game plan. And this guy got confidence. I mean, he believes he can win. So that's the good thing about this fight. I mean, he believes he can go there and beat Joshua. Okay. Now I'm looking at Joshua's resume. It's flawless. 100% knockout ratio. 15 wins, 15 KOs. He's an Olympian with a gold medal. Okay. His last fight against Dillian Whyte, he stopped Dillian in the 7th round, and he showed me that he can take a punch. I mean, he was rocked, took a serious punch, and he recovered. He gathered himself and went on to stop Dillian Whyte. So I'm glad to see Joshua taking this fight. It's going to be very entertaining while it lasts, and we can gauge how good he is or he's not. Okay, if he loses, well, back to the drawing board, and if he wins, he moves up to much tougher fights. Okay, and I'm looking at his resume. All his other opponents, you know, he knocked them out within 2 rounds. But then again, I only recognize a couple of them. Okay, but in this fight against Martin, he's gonna have home field advantage, and he's gonna have his crowd behind him. And we know Martin never been in a spotlight like this, okay? So we just don't know how he's gonna, you know, if all this stuff gonna get to his head, or you know, how he's gonna react, okay? He's gonna fold under pressure, okay? All that stuff. Okay? I mean, a lot of fighters they talk the talk, and you know, once you change the climate on them, okay, they just, you know, they find out that they don't have it, okay? They don't have that mental toughness. Okay, but I think this fight is going to be competitive while it lasts. My prediction here is Joshua by stoppage. Okay, and I think Joshua, just in every aspect of boxing, I think he's one step above. Okay, so therefore I'm going with Joshua. Joshua will stop Charles Martin. And that's about it, folks. Please don't forget to subscribe and let me know your thoughts. Thanks. Bye.